Okay, so for the latest on the road and highway conditions right now, let's bring in OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt. Good morning, Sergeant. I know right now it is all hands on deck in terms of trying to clear the falling snow, but it's a rough one. No lines on the roads, thick accumulation. What's your advice to drivers right now?
Yeah, what a messy morning. Lisa was saying the same thing. The problems in Kennedy Road, the snow plows are everywhere, slowing traffic down. Well, slowing them down maybe to appropriate speed because there's lots of cars sliding out, spinning out. I'm up on the 400 right now up in Barrie. I was up down in Toronto much earlier overnight. And again, you cannot see the lane markings. And if you're trying to get through traffic or trying to pass traffic, it can be very challenging. There's usually only one lane that is like the most commonly used lane, which is kind of in the middle or over top, bisecting lanes. And there's lots of snow on the shoulders and even on the through lanes. So we just need drivers to really take their time, very smooth and gentle on the steering inputs. You can easily lose control if you panic and steer aggressively to the left or to the right or hit the brakes. We've got cars spinning out and sliding out, SUVs and work trucks on ramps and off ramps. It hasn't been too busy just yet, but it will get busier as people are heading out. And again, this is one of those days, if you don't need to be on the roads, let's wait until the system passes before you head out. Let those plows do their work. They're going at a speed that allows them to clear that snow and also put down enough salt for it to start activating into the snow and ice. But the temperature is so cold. The wind is whistling. The wind chill is there. And if you're out for a period of time, it is going to be bitter. My ears are cold right now.
Yeah, you get stuck behind some of those trucks, especially if they go into the lanes, which, aren't necessarily as clear as some of the other lanes, and you're getting a whole blast of snow on your windshield. Sergeant, you said you're sort of not super busy yet. Does that suggest to me that there are no major crashes or collisions that you're dealing with at this point?
Well, there's lots of cars that have spun out, and we're going from call to call right now, and no major closures outside of that one ramp closure at Kennedy Road. There's another ramp closure up on the 400. I think that was up at 89 with a car and a truck that had that stopped. I've seen some cars kind of stopped on the shoulder. Again, this is one of those days when if you're heading out there, put your full headlighting system on, make sure your vehicle is clear of ice and snow, and just watch what's going on around you because, there's a lot of cautiousness that you need to exercise when you're on these kinds of roads. And because if you don't give that space between the traffic in front of you, and all of a sudden you end up with a vehicle that's broken down, disabled, or spun out, you may not have the opportunity to slow down or stop or change lanes. If you slam on the brakes, it's going to be a bad day for you. And we want to make sure we all get to where we're going. But again, one of those days, if you can delay or postpone your travel until this passes, I think you'd be well served.
And can you quickly remind us of the rules when it comes to the sort of conga lines of plows, et cetera? I think some people kind of forget these things, Sergeant.
Yeah, well, when the snow plows are out there, if there is a full echelon, like a full formation of plows going across from lane to lane to lane, clearing the entire highway, you are not allowed to pass or try to slip in between these vehicles. Those drivers are looking forward and throwing snow to the right, and they're clearing the shoulder all the way off to the side of the road. So you're not allowed to pass. Now, if there's a single lone truck that's throwing down some salt, you are allowed to pass if the lane in front of you is completely open. But again, remember, the lane in front of you has not been treated as opposed to the lane behind you, which is behind the plows, behind the salters. So your best place is likely behind that plow, and he's going at a speed that allows him or her to throw down and apply that salt. If you're going too fast, you won't get enough salt application because those spreaders just can't throw enough material out on the road. So they're going at a speed that's appropriate. Why don't we all do the same?
Okay, that is OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt joining us from the 400 area. Hey, hope you have a good day and that, you're not attending to too many stalled vehicles or accidents. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sergeant.